hospital so much, he had a more or less permanent case of MRSA, which made him prone to boils on his ass that had to be lanced. And he sucked on the Pall Mall. Like I said, he was a hard man to kill. They say it's definite? You gotta do the dialysis? What is it, once a week? Once a week? Are you crazy? You go every other day, sometimes every day, for hours on end, and you need help. A woman, a child. I don't have any of that. Shelton's wife, also a heavy smoker, had died of pneumonia 5 years before. She had gone fast. Her lungs were shot. They'd had one kid, a daughter, but she wouldn't see Shelton. After he lost the first kidney and wouldn't quit smoking, she cut him out of her life. Said she couldn't stand by anymore and watch him kill himself. Like Mom. Still, he sent her a nice check every month. He would never stop loving her, but I guess he loved his cigarettes more. He had a grandchild he'd never seen, and his daughter cashed the checks. Never said thank you. Why should she? Maybe dialysis isn't that bad, I said. No, it's death. I'm never going to do it. Part of me wanted to say, just give up already, Lou. You're done, you're dead, and you did it to yourself. But who was I to deprive him, in my mind, of one more cup of coffee, one more good feeling, one more bit of happiness? So I pulled on my joint and said, you could at least try it. Maybe it's easier than you think. What choice do you have? No way. Remember Mackenzie from Homicide? He's on it. Too much booze. Pickled himself. I went to see him. He's bent over like a shrimp cocktail. Can't lift his head. And nobody was tougher. I should give him a call, I said, but I probably wouldn't. I always put those calls off, and then the person dies. Someday somebody won't call me. He asked me to shoot him in the head, Lou said. He knows I still carry. He said, come on, Lou, you remember how I was. End this for me, or just give me the piece and I'll do it myself. I got out of there fast, and so now I'm telling everybody, I need a new kidney. I'm looking for volunteers. I'll go off these. He stubbed out his cigarette and lit another. His troubled eyes were a watery cataract blue, his nicest feature. And the smoke from the new cigarette plumed out of his nose, two wispy trails, not long for this world. What do the doctors at the VA say? I asked. Can you get a transplant? Shelton had been in Vietnam, got a Purple Heart, but never talked about it. Like most people, he was a mix of things. Heroic and selfish, insightful and blind, sane and insane. I asked, but they wouldn't put me on the list, he said. I'm not a good candidate. It'd be a waste of a kidney, but not to me. I'm sorry, Lou, this is rough, real rough. Anyway, even if I got on the list, by the time they called my number, I'd be dead, so I gotta buy one, he said, and then added real fast. I'll give you 50,000, Hank, maybe even 75, maybe more. I'm working on an angle, and I'll pay all your medical expenses. We just have to see if you're the right blood type. Then he looked down, ashamed. I hadn't caught his meaning when he said he was looking for volunteers. Lou, geez, come on, I pleaded. I'm serious, he said, and he lifted his head and looked at me dead on, not scared or ashamed anymore. He'd made his ask. I know you could use the money. I'm O positive. What are you? I don't know, I said, but who's going to do the surgery? You can't buy an organ and then find some doctor to put it in you. No, I'd take you to the VA. They'll check your blood, and you say you're doing it because you love me, or because of God. There's a whole process. But as long as nobody knows about the money, it's totally legit. And they'd believe you, because we go way back, and because, you know. Now it was my turn to look down. Lou Shelton had saved my life back in '94. I was a rookie cop and he was a desk sergeant. But this one time during a mini riot down in Inglewood, he was on the street with us. We needed extra bodies, and we were going around the alley side of a strip mall to get at some looters from behind. But they chose that moment to slip out the back, and there was a gunfight. Lou pushed me out of the way and took a bullet. Lost his spleen. The one thing not cut out of him because of the cigarettes, but because of me. Now he wanted one of my